This week on Raiders Talk of the Nation, we're taking you to the reunion of the year as Raiders alumni take over Las Vegas.
It is a party. All the fellas are here. We got some interviews coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get going.
Plus, I hand over the mic to two former Raiders who show us their skills fielding questions from alumni.
You just out here, you gonna do anything to me, Tim?
Being a Raider or a Raider fan, it's not just fandom, it's a lifestyle.
And we finally answer the question, who reigns supreme, the OGs or the newbies?
Expensive?
See what happens when we put their Raiders knowledge to the test.
I'm learning to get that.
The game is over. It's a wild card playoff team. It's all happening right now on Raiders Talk of the Nation. What's going on, Raider Nation? I am Sibley Squalls, back for another week of entertainment, community, and sports right here on Raiders Talk of the Nation. Now, as a lifelong Raiders fan, you already know I've heard the phrase, once a Raider, always a Raider. And it's something the organization stands behind 1,000%. Now, as the heart and soul of the Raiders family, Raiders alumni continue to stay involved by carrying on the Raiders' legacy as well as tradition through a forever bond of brotherhood. And what better way to kick off the 2023 season than by handing the mic over to one of our talented alumni to take us behind the scenes of the annual alumni reunion.
We are live here at Caesars Palace for Raiders Alumni Weekend. We're at Omnia Nightclub. As you can see, it is a party. All the fellas are here. We got some interviews coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get going. You guys know him as Kirk Morrison. I know him as Phi Deuce. How are you, brother?
I'm doing good. About yourself, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. Growing up as a young kid in the town, what did it mean to you to be a Raider?
Being a Raider or a Raider fan, it's not just fandom, it's a lifestyle. So I lived the Raider lifestyle for a long time. So
You see he's not lying. What is your first memory as a Raider?
Training camp.
Ooh.
Training camp.
What year was that?
Do I have to really age myself?
Come on, what year was it?
You know that hurts, but 1970.
1970, baby.
That was in prehistoric times, okay?
Right after dinosaurs was the Raider training
There
camp.
was still a few dinosaurs crawling around out there in Santa Rosa.
No other team doesn't like this, although I think every team should have this because every player will never forget the amount of blood, sweat, and tears they sacrifice to be a part of an organization. And for the Raiders to recognize that and to be able to put a nice event like this, nice food, and let me tell you something, the dessert is amazing. They don't call me Snack Bar for nothing. The dessert and the food here is amazing.
I had no idea that was his nickname.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining us here at Caesars Palace.
You gotta love when you learn something new, and from now on, Akbar will be known as Snack Bar. You're welcome. And thank you, of course, to Jay Richardson for holding it down at the reunion. So listen, as alumni packed Allegiant Stadium for the preseason game, I got to put some of them to the test. We're gonna have that in just a little bit, but first, he traded the bright lights of the NFL for the bright lights of Hollywood in movies like Rocky, Happy Gilmore, Predator, and Mandalorian. But long before he was fighting in the ring, Carl Weathers was fierce on the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, Carl Weathers.
I had a linebacker coach who had become a Raider coach, Sid Hall. And I called him and said, I want to come to the Raiders. And lo and behold, they wanted me. I was a fortunate man. I really was to play for the Raiders. Because I don't know, honestly, that my personality would have worked other places. Al Davis seemed to just grab these disparate personalities and put them together, and they all followed. He was the Pied Piper, and everybody's following, It was circus, and a great circus. I just had a great time, absolute great time. I was dyed-in-the-wool Raider. I mean, come on, man. You got me for sure, and forever.
Stay with us because still to come.
Today, I just kind of got myself involved. Instincts is instinct. Got over there with the D-line and started giving out some pointers.
And it's a battle of old school versus new school.
Darrell player.
You think that's your answer?
Yeah.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Bo broke his own record.
He broke his own record.
This game's over. Raiders Talk of the Nation will be right back. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Powered by Cox, a proud partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. What makes the Raiders organization unique? Is it the iconic colors, the recognizable sounds of the autumn wind, or is it something deeper? As a Raiders alumni, their commitment to excellence both on and off the field has laid the foundation for the organization's success. And whether it's through work in the community or with the team, the support and lessons never stop.
It's an exciting day for us to obviously have Raider greats join us for this part of our year.
Today, I just kind of got myself involved. Instincts is instinct. Got over there with the D-line and started giving out some pointers. Max is a rare breed. Let's just say Max could have played in our time.
Hello, Max. Look at this beautiful guy. Come over here. Look at this guy. I love this guy.
Rookie year, this dude changed my mindset. I'll never forget your speech.
Okay. All right, Max. Oh, they're beautiful. How about that? It's going to be a real good team. Coaching staff, they're on point, and they can't wait for tomorrow. And I can't wait for tonight because we're going to have a team meeting tonight and a team dinner.
Learn a little bit about what it means to be a Raider and what it means to be a champion. Just remember that they're not only Raiders, they're also family.
And we only come back because we want to see you guys succeed. Embrace being a Raider. Every day y'all go out there, man. I heard Max say it, man, we out here to work, man. If you ain't out here to work, man, don't be out here. That's the mentality you gotta have.
It's obvious the impact of wisdom from Raiders past is not lost on the new generation. Still, it's not often you get Raiders from all different years in one room. And while it may have been a while since some of the veteran players have suited up, they're still ready to play. At least a game of trivia, okay? I had a little fun putting their knowledge to the test with a little old school versus new school action, all right? So check it out. Let's see who won. Raider Nation, I'm doing this for you. I'm talking to Mike Hayes, Carl Weathers, and Charles Woodson. We got trivia going on, and you look like you're nervous. We got Lewis from the 209. We're going to start with you first because you said you know the Raiders. You've got to wear the silver and black. You know them. Okay. What was the Raiders' first starting pad?
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was going to be multiple choice that week.
I'm going to throw out a real name here that everybody will know. Fritz Pollard.
I'm going to say Tom Flores.
Well, you're right.
Thank you. It's the dumbest first
That's what we have. That's what we have. That's what the internet said.
So we got a diamond flag.
Flores was the first Latino ever in professional football to start at quarterback.
Okay, I got a better one. Who broke Bo Jackson's 1987 record for the longest rushing play in history?
Oh, I already know that. That's, what's his name?
Darrell Player.
Darrell Player.
You think that's your answer?
Yes.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson.
Bo broke his own record.
He broke his own record.
This game's over. What's your answer?
I didn't hear the voice.
The answer's Bo Jackson. You're wrong. It's Bo Jackson beat his own record.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, hold on.
It's a foot race. Will anybody catch him? Holy Toledo. What a dynamic, explosive drive by Bo Jackson.
The Raiders became the first team in NFL history to claim a championship as a what?
As a,
Two words team as a blank blank team.
NFL? Expansion?
Wild card playoff.
Oh, wild card. I'm not going to get that one.
The game is over. It's a wild card playoff team.
Oh, yeah, I never would have got that.
We would have been here all night.
Wild card playoff team. Oh, okay.
You knew that?
I didn't know that one. Yeah, I didn't know that one. I wasn't going to get that.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.
What was the first year the team was known as the Los Angeles Raiders? You gotta get that.
Campaign?
84. I didn't say 84, but it wasn't 84.
No, it's not 84.
No.
It's close.
1982. Yeah, those are right then.
I'm gonna say 82.
Yes, 82.
84, give or take 2 years.
So these are our younger guys over here. Y'all actually did better than our OG class.
Hey, listen, we study the game and we respect the game.
What's one thing about Raider Nation that you love? Each one of you.
Die hard. They're die hard. That's what I love about it.
Die hard.
They're die hard.
I can't believe that everywhere you go in the world, that logo is known. I don't care where you go.
Yeah.
Raider fans are Raider fans.
Absolutely. Your turn.
Well, when I first got here, they had this saying, it's called, once a Raider, always a Raider. Yeah. I think it rings true. When you look at all the alumni that are back here, the job that the Raiders do in bringing us all back here, it's real.
Coming up.
I'm just glad Charles and I never played against each other. Because, look, I had this rookie turned around like a spinning top. And, I did one of my patented, came out, I was like this, and all of a sudden a hand came and knocked the ball down.
And later.
It's special. I mean, it's super cool. You can obviously see that he's had a big impact on this organization, and it's good to see his legacy still living on in the stadium.
Raiders Talk of the Nation will be back after this. This segment has been brought to you by Modelo, brewed with the highest quality ingredients for a taste that's pure gold. Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
This is going to be a special alumni edition of a show we did many moons ago called The Reuion. Just for Alumni Weekend, we are back. The Reuion is back. Can you still get in your stance that you had as a player?
100%, yeah. I'm only 2 years removed, so I still got a little bit of it.
Okay. Can you get in that stance right now, please?
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay, now...
I can't get out of this stance, but I'm in this stance.
Now, hold on, get back in it now. We got to get in and talk us through that for all the young Raiders.
Oh, it's hurting. It's burning. It's burning.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. The funniest Raider of all time?
Oh, it's got to be this guy, Marcus Allen.
Okay, tell me why.
Because he has jokes.
Now, a lot of people have voted you as the most handsome Raider of all time. What do you think about that?
I agree with him. No, just kidding. I mean, it's nice to hear, but who are those people? I mean, I didn't see that poll.
What was your pregame meal before a game versus what was today's pregame meal?
Ooh, that's a good one. So pregame meal, I always do with a little steak, with a little salad and spaghetti. Today's was, I had some shrimp cocktail, a Modelo, hydration station. When I first got to the Raiders, like my introduction to playing defensive back, man, Tim Brown hit me with a whip-de-doo, de-doo-de-doo-de-doo. I'm like, man, we don't got no rush. You just out here, you gonna do anything to me, Tim?
I'm just glad Charles and I never played against each other. Because, look, I had this rookie turned around like a spinning top. And, I did one of my patented, came out, I was like this, and all of a sudden a hand came and knocked the ball down.
What a wonderful time it's been at the alumni edition of the Reuion. The Raider Nation is the best in the world, and our players is what makes it special. Thanks for coming to hang out with us. Hope you had a good time.
Okay, the Reuion making a comeback right here on Raiders Talk of the Nation. Thank you so much to Roland for doing double duty. It's awesome to see some of the most familiar faces in Raiders history. And speaking of, he's one of the most legendary Raiders to ever take the field. That's right, I'm talking about former quarterback Ken the Snake Stabler. He's one of the most beloved players in the history of the franchise. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2016, just a year after he passed. But in true Raiders spirit, his family continues his legacy and support for the organization.
We're at Allegiant Stadium and doing an amazing tour and seeing all the incredibly detailed art, and I'm just blown away. I knew how cool it was, but when you see everything, it's pretty amazing.
I wanted to see all of Kenny in his house, just to see him recognized in the light that he was the brightest.
A lot of history in here, great artwork, just really cool stuff. I mean, I don't think you'll find anything in this building in any other stadium. It's pretty special.
I like how they blend in Snake up here.
Oh yeah, that's cool. And look at Legend.
Legend.
There. My favorite part, probably the locker room, just because I could picture my dad and what he was doing in his days with his teammates and sitting there side by side before and after a game. It's a little different locker room than what Papa had. You picture Papa in some of those pictures when they would just be sitting in their underwear. Very heartwarming. I loved how much there is of him here and that it's carried over and he's still out there shining. I love it.
Well, that's pretty sweet.
Casper. What a catch. Look at the play all drawn up.
Oh yeah. You see how it says Ghost up top?
December 24th.
Christmas Eve? I didn't know it was on a Christmas Eve.
1977.
Day before Papa's birthday.
It's special. I mean, it's super cool. You can obviously see that he's had a big impact on this organization, and it's good to see his legacy still living on in the stadium.
Still to come.
If you win, you got to look at yourself and say, are you a Raider?
Raiders Talk of the Nation continues next. This segment has been brought to you by Coors Light, an official beer of Raider Nation, made to chill. Raiders Talk of the Nation has been brought to you by Allegiant Air, the official airline of the Las Vegas Raiders. Low fares, non-stop flights. Book now only at Allegiant.com. Credit One Bank, the official credit card of the Raiders. Intermountain Healthcare, the official health partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Discover your inner champ at Raiders.com/champ.
When it comes to winning, it's really up to you. And so what we all want, all of us who played here, is we want you to win. We want you to succeed. I bought into it, you know what I'm saying, early. Like I had all of these old, Raiders, the fabric of the team that was always around. And they were able to make me understand what it was like to be a Raider. And so what we all want, for all of the guys that are in this room right now, we want you to buy in to being a Raider.
NFL free agency is set to officially start this afternoon.
Tyreek, we're going to turn the pick in here and you're going to be a Raider. Just wanted to congratulate you.
Like, this is a great organization. Like, unbelievable organization with unbelievable history. So think about it. Think about where you at, man. Think about the luxury that you have. Think about the history that you have sitting up here. I heard Max say, if you out here, I heard him at the practice today. He said, we out here to work, man. If you ain't out here to work, man, don't be out here, man. That's the mentality you gotta have. Y'all got an opportunity, man. The city is waiting. You don't understand the kind of love that you can receive from the city. If you win, you got to look at yourself and say, are you a Raider?
Welcome back to Raiders Talk of the Nation. It is no secret that my favorite time of the year is when football season officially kicks off. And being able to see fans and former Raiders greats fill Allegiant Stadium is one of the best things about all of this. The representation of more than 63 years of history is nothing short of electrifying. And I truly hope to see all of you at the stadium as the season goes on. Thanks for joining me this week. And before we go, I leave you with another one of our multi-talented alumni, Mr. Henry Lawrence, who outside of football has an amazing voice. Check him out. I'll see you next week, Raider Nation.
Raider Nation, at this time, we welcome to the main stage three-time Super Bowl champion, Henry Lawrence.
Sometimes I sit down and I wonder. I sit down and I wonder if you love me, if you love me like you said you do. When the night has come